This week, what is an Arduino? Arduino is a trademark line of open source microcontroller boards which lets electronic fans build electronic projects with over 20 easy to program and inexpensive microcontroller boards. Take a look at this one. It is an Arduino Uno, this one made by SparkFun. The actual microcontroller is the computer chip you see here. It contains the CPU, the RAM, the flash memory internally, so in a way, it's almost a full computer. Granted, it's not very powerful compared to your own computer, but it's powerful enough to do a lot of exciting stuff. The rest of the components located on this board are here to help connect the microcontroller, such as offering a USB port for programming it. The pins you see on the side are input and output pins. The Uno has 6 analog input pins which can read voltage, and 14 digital I/O pins which lets you either control things or read digital data. 6 of those 14 pins can provide a pulse width modulation output, which is a way to supply an analog output from a digital pin. What's really interesting with Arduino is that all the models use the same tools to program them. For example, in addition to a few Uno boards, I also have several Nano boards which are smaller and which use male pins instead of female headers, which allows notably to solder them in a circuit or use them directly on a breadboard. But both models are programmed the same way, and programs written for one will work with the other. The only exception is that not all of the models have the same number of pins. The Nano, for example, has 2 extra analog inputs for a total of 8. What can you use Arduino for? A ton of things. You can control motors, sensors, and add wireless boards to let them communicate with each other. You can even add a small LCD screen, buttons, or keypads. Then why Arduino specifically? Because of the excellent community support, the low cost, and the fact that these boards work right out of the box. They even include a LED on pin 13, and come with a pre-installed program which blinks that LED.